Kerala State Youth Welfare Board presents Kerala Entrepreneurial Youth Summit, Key 2018.
Namaste. Namaste. Very good. Okay, my name is Nutan Manohar. So I was called to talk about self-confidence. Malayalam self-confidence mottham mari kitti. Ennu vecha njan Malayalam ശരിക്കും പറയാൻ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ 4 വർഷമായിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിനു മുമ്പും ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്നാലും not too much. It's mostly been Hindi. So do excuse my language. Any which ways, when I was studying for my graduation, later for my MBA, later when I started my work in advertising and later in brand consulting, and later when I started my role as a teacher, there was one thing or one statistic that was given to me every time, that the session which happens after the lunch is the most exciting set of people. എല്ലാവരും പറഞ്ഞത് എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഈ ക്ലാസ്സസിൽ എല്ലാ ടീച്ചേഴ്സും പറഞ്ഞത് the statistic was that 10% of you would be thinking about food that you ate. How is it? Okay. Okay, 10% of you is just thinking of something else, definitely not here. I can see few of them definitely not here. But 80% of you are sitting and fantasizing either about a guy or a girl. So it's a pretty exciting crowd that I'm talking to. I hope that you will remember at least few things from things that I will be talking about. So any which way is coming to self-confidence. When I was like maybe in my graduation, I remember seeing this girl. She was doing her law and she would just get on stage and she could just speak. She could dance, she could sing, she could do everything. To me, she was a very character. But then many years later, life is such that, she happens to become my client, and that's when she tells me she has severe stage fright. And I'm like, no way. Because I would never think that somebody like her would have stage fright. But the fact is that, all of us would have some sort of stage fright. So some things that kind of make us feel, am I ready for it? Has that happened to you? Okay. For instance, if I ask you how to make tea, are we all comfortable with it? But if I ask you how to make dum biryani, are we all comfortable with it? No. So what is the first thing about confidence? Knowledge and content. So how do you go about knowledge and content? You have to keep on working on it, because I believe a lot of you have come here for a specific purpose of building up your skill set. So one thing that is very important for you is to keep acquiring knowledge. I mean, it is said that the illiterate of today's world would be somebody who cannot unlearn, somebody who can't learn, somebody who can't change the way that they are looking at things. So the most important thing I would say about confidence is because how much can you learn and how much can you keep applying it. But the second thing is the one that I'm more interested in. That's the one that I would like to share with you. So can you all do me a favor? Can you all stand up, please? Unless you have a medical problems. Okay, please stand up. Okay. So Nisha and Redike, Kochi vidam vara varne oru session aanu. You have to kind of work on confidence for people and all that. So it's going to be something very funny, very silly. Are we all ready to do it? That's great. Because that I think is very important if you're planning to do a startup. You have to be very ready to do something silly, something risky. So I believe we are in the right group. So let's start with something very silly. Can we shake the hands? Okay. Take a nice deep breath in. Again. Once again. It's going to get a bit sillier. Can we move the whole body? Unless you have medical conditions, all right? Okay. Can we take a bit of a circle? And then stand. Make a fist. Okay, make a fist. Inhale. Take keep the hands up and very good. Once again. And how do you feel? Happy? Fresher? A bit more confident? Very good. Sit. So Nisha and Pani karanyote everaka confident ayitunde. Okay. Now, what did we do? What did we do apart from looking very silly? We shook our hands. Okay. We made funny faces with our mouth. Now, the main thing that we have to remember is that we are from the animal kingdom. Within the animal kingdom, when an animal is upset, angry, what does it do? It scratches or bites, right? Yeah, since it is a government, this one I shall not mention as to where all you have seen scratching and biting happen in human beings also. But any which way, so scratching and biting is a natural tendency, all right? But we as a civilized society, we do not do that. But that doesn't mean that our body is wired for it. So there will be irritations, anger which is trapped in our body. So to release it, all you need to do is this. If you had a bad client meeting, if you had a bad boss meeting, if you have a horrible subordinate, whatever it is, you can just shake it out, all right? If you look at hippopotamus, they tend to yawn for half an hour after a fight, okay? So that's how they release stress. If you look at dogs, they shake it out. If you look at deer, they shake it out. So creating those tremors within your body to shake it out, that is something that is very, very important to release whatever is that built up stress. Okay, whatever it could be from an emotional thing, it could be from a physical fright also. But if you can shake it out, that will make a huge difference. It's very simple, it took few seconds, but it has a difference. The second thing is that we shook the entire body out, all right? So after the hand and the mouth, we shook the entire body out. One thing it will do for you is that it will release the stress. Second thing is, depending on what kind of a person you are, you will hold stress in specific parts. I could see few people actually to that side who couldn't move their shoulders. It's either that or it's something special about that set of people there. But typically these are people who tend to take on too much of responsibility, too much of accountability. They start blaming themselves. Some people you would find that they're not able to move around. They are tight on their hips. Okay, not in this particular scenario, but typically if you were to do it at home or you would find that some parts are tighter than others. So for instance, if your shoulders are tighter, you're taking too much of responsibility, but if your hips are tighter, you're slogging your butt off or you are working too hard. Okay, but the idea of work is that you have to be able to enjoy it, because if you're going to be stressing out, do you realize that stress can kill you? Yeah?